All right, well, there you have it. That's, I guess, what we get for having such nice weather all month long up until now. All right, Kyle, who's ready for a zippity-doo-dah day?
I think we all are.
I think we all are, yes. Get ready, everyone. We've got the Tom Hagen back here in the KSNT News studio this morning to help us celebrate our 50th anniversary.
You won't want to miss that. It's 5:50, 49 degrees outside. Come on back for more this morning right here on KSNT News.
Plus, meteorologist Tom Hagen is back for the morning here on KSNT News. We'll tell you why he's making a special appearance on the show today, straight ahead.
KSNT News at 6 starts now.
Good morning, Northeast Kansas. You're watching KSNT News at 6.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I'm Brittany Moore.
And I'm KSNT Storm Track meteorologist Kyle Borkett. And no, it's not your eyes fooling you this morning. Joining us is former Storm Track meteorologist Tom Hagen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. I'm excited to be back. I walked in. It was like a homecoming, a reunion.
It was deja vu. I know. We're so excited to have you, Tom, back here in the studio this morning.
Thank you very much. Happy 50th anniversary, KSNT.
We're getting old.
Looking good for your age.
We're getting a little old.
Yes, yes.
Tom, is it hard to wake up at this time of the morning?
You know,
night?
This morning when I set my alarm for 4:45, I was like, this is a luxury. Because before, I would wake up at, what, 1:18 to be here by 1:30, 2 o'clock. So now I wake up normally 7:30 to go to Capitol Federal. And it is a fun job, a different job than this. But it's been almost 2.5 years since I've been gone.
Well, we are so excited to have you on the show here this morning.
Thank you.
There have been hundreds of people who have been talking about your reappearance on KSNT News this morning.
Mostly my mom.
Your mom, I know. A lot of them were your mom, Tom, but well, Kyle, how's our forecast looking today? We may even, who knows, Tom, we may even get you back on the green screen.
I've been practicing. So,
just in case. Let's get to the forecast this morning. We will be coming back with Tom in a few minutes, but Tom brought the failing grade to the bus stop forecast with him. It's chilly and there's a couple sprinkles out there this morning. Temperatures are actually in the 40s. By this afternoon, not too much warmer, low 50s. Some gradual clearing, though, I think after lunchtime. But you want to pack the rain gear just in case.
We'll explain why straight ahead. Plus, former Storm Track meteorologist Tom Hagen, he's back at KSNT News this morning. He's working hard right there with Kyle to track your latest forecast. Stay tuned for that. The time now is 6:07. Don't go anywhere. You're watching KSNT News.
Good morning. You're watching KSNT News at 6 with Brittany Moore and Storm Track meteorologist Kyle Borkett.
Hey there, Northeast Kansas, and welcome back to KSNT News. A super surreal moment, I think, for both of us. Here's Tom Hagen joining us for the first time since you left.
Yeah.
So, Tom, I got to know, what have you been up to?
Well, thank you very much. Thank you so much for having me back. About 2.5 years ago, I was the morning meteorologist here at KSNT. Then I got a new job with Capitol Federal Savings Bank there in downtown Topeka. We actually have 47 branches across Kansas and Missouri.
Wow.
I am their marketing communications specialist. It's a fancy way of saying I do a lot of communication things for the bank. Internal communication, external, event planning, promotions, things like that. So it's a way different job. It's a lot of fun. They've taught me a whole lot of things since I've been at Capitol Federal, and it's been a wild 2.5 years.
Cool. So dialing it back, going back in time, what are some of the things that you remember, at least maybe not even just weather-wise, but some of the biggest things you covered at KSNT or some of the experiences that you had?
I always remember, and people ask me, like, what's the biggest event I covered? Remember the 2007 ice storm? We were predicting this apocalyptic ice storm to hit Northeast Kansas, and I remember the forecast discussion from the Weather Service said, complete infrastructure failure possible. And back then, Katie Morgan and Bruce Jones and I were all here, and we were like, complete infrastructure failure. So we spent the night at the station. I was in the editing bay, sleeping on the floor. Zhao Zhao Shen was sleeping in the room next to me. She was the morning anchor. The cleaning lady's here, and she's like, Zhao Zhao Shen and Tom are sleeping at the station. It must be real bad. We wake up the next morning. It was not that bad.
Right.
Further north got a lot worse than we did in Topeka. We drove home that afternoon. We're like, that was a missed forecast, but a very memorable one.
Yeah.
And also the Manhattan tornado a couple years later, I remember driving in when that was hitting, and my stomach dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, a tornado in Manhattan. And then the last event we talked about was the 2013 Blizzard of Oz. I'm sure people remember we got 10 inches of snow in 3 hours. It was nuts.
Yeah, I remember that one too. Of course, you were here in the studio, and I was out there in the elements, and I remember, I think it was during the evening, Matt was here, and we had these crazy schedules. We were putting like triple shifts, and I was putting snow in my hair, and it was wild.
It was cold.
Yeah, it was very, very cold. Okay, so Tom, so now you probably work a more normal, finger quotes, shift. Are there any hobbies that you didn't have or things in your past when you worked this shift? It's kind of hard, of course, working overnight into the morning, that you picked up since you left, since you have more normal hours.
You know, you think normal hours sound better, but I got all day to do whatever I wanted to do. And now it's like cram it all in before the sun sets. So things are a little different. I definitely eat a little bit more than I used to. I definitely don't run as much as I used to. But it's fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love working at Capitol Federal. My team there is awesome in the marketing department. It's really great working for John Dykes. And look at this old video. Oh my gosh.
Look at some of these. I remember these. That's
they hired a 12-year-old. I couldn't believe they let a 12-year-old do it. But oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that one.
There's Frank Wad. You know, people ask me, like, where are some people nowadays? People remember Hillary Mullen. She's down in New Orleans with a baby. Katie Morgan, she's the chief meteorologist in Nashville. Megan Farley, she is in Tulsa. Don Champion, if you remember him, he's on CBS National. So
Bruce Jones kind of still in the business. He does weather radio stuff.
So people, you know, we start in KSNT and then we go off and do amazing things. And so it's been a wild ride. It's only been 2.5 years. And, I want to thank everyone. When you see me, people still say, hi, Tom. Oh, I used to watch you all the time at night. And I go, close enough. So.
Well, that's the thing. It's all about your perspective.
Yeah.
Sometimes the shift could be night.
True. Very good. Yeah.
Dark o'clock, as we always like to say. Tom will be sticking around for the rest of our newscast this morning. I'm thinking he's going to do some weather as well. But I also want to steer you to our website, ksnt.com. We have an amazing gallery that some of our news folks have put together over there. It's just a click away. Again, ksnt.com. A gallery of the past 50 years of KSNT. So your full forecast is coming up after this, and someone might be back for the first time in 2.5 years doing the weather.
Cool.
How about that? We'll see you on the other side of this break.
We look back on 50 years of broadcasting. Tonight at 10 on KSNT News. KSNT News, sponsored by Midland Exteriors.
It's 6:18 here on your Monday morning. Thanks for waking up with us here on KSNT News. Well, for the second year in a row, people in Nashville laced up their running shoes for the T-Rex Stampede. Like in this one, people lined up in T-Rex costumes on Saturday afternoon and ran through the city of Nashville.
The running crowd of T-Rexes certainly attracted a lot of attention. An organizer says the event started as a joke on social media, but it quickly gained the interest of many, and now they hope it's an annual tradition.
Get this, about 25 people participated. I think you can see all the video there. Once they reached the end of their race, they hopped out of their suits and went on with their day like nothing ever happened. Hilarious. There's a little kid in there too. How about that?
I want to know, how fast can you run in one of those costumes?
Probably not that fast. Their arms are too little.
Really too little. You can't really get the swing in it.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I always say I'm not a runner. I don't think I could usually do the marathons, but I might be able to do it if I had the T-Rex costume.
Yeah,
you know, I think I'd rather run in a T-Rex costume. We heard a story last week of this woman. It's really impressive, but she did a full marathon, I think, in heels.
In high heels.
Yeah,
stilettos, not just little high heels, stilettos. I think I'd like that one too. Then I have an excuse for being slow.
Flat-footed there at least, yes.
All right, guys and girls, here's the moment I think we've all been waiting for. Mr. Hagen is going to be doing the full forecast.
Kyle, I watched Kyle earlier this morning, so I'm just going to practice and copy what you said.
What he hasn't told you, though, is that in the mirror, we've got a mirror on the side set. He's kind of practicing, kind of going. So here we go.
I look okay. It is 6:20. Let's go ahead and do your forecast. Day planner. Good morning, Northeast Kansas. Happy Monday. Back to work, back to school. 44 degrees this morning. Now, when I came into the studio, it was very, very windy. So look at that. Northwest winds up to 25 miles per hour. A blustery day. Cloudy, though. We're going to start cloudy, hopefully clearing in the afternoon. 52 degrees for that high, but when you factor in the wind, it's going to feel like it's in the 40s. I almost forgot what button I'm supposed to hit, Kyle. It's that one. All right, across Kansas, we got some sprinkles out there. A lot of this probably not reaching the ground, but don't be surprised if you do see a drop or two. You see plenty of clouds streaming in. And yep, you see that little bit of blue up there from my old days. That meant a little bit of snow up in the Cornhusker state of Nebraska. That won't make it here today, but Kyle mentioned there is a chance a couple flakes to make it in tomorrow. Let me show you that on Future Track. We do pause this tonight. 10 p.m. skies have cleared, so with clear skies and lighter winds tonight, the bottom's going to drop out. Very cold tonight. Polar bear perfect. Snappy cold. Trying to get my phrases in. Clouds increase. Happy Halloween. 9 a.m. tomorrow. You're dressing the kids up for school. Going to be very chilly as they head off to school to do their parades. We're going to keep it dry through the morning hours of Halloween. But let me pause this at 3 p.m. Little green, little pink, little bit of blue. That's a chance at maybe a wet snowflake to mix in. Wouldn't hold your breath, but a slim opportunity at some very light wintry weather tomorrow. Tonight, down to 25 degrees, a hard freeze. As I mentioned, it will be snappy cold tonight. And then here's that KSNT 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, happy Halloween, 44 degrees. Kyle mentioned that is going to be the coldest Halloween in the last decade. Wow. Wednesday, 58. Thursday, a zippity-doo-dah, 65 degrees. Thursday looks great, mostly sunny. Friday, we cool back down to 58, and then, wow, pushing 70 by the time we get to your Sunday. I did want to give you your trick-or-treat forecast. It's going to be ghoulishly cold, bone-chilling tomorrow night, upper 30s. Chili treats, Kyle mentioned. But, you know, it's Halloween. You're going to be dressed up in that coat under your costume, so good thing for all those ghosts, not so good for Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah, poor Wonder Woman. I remember those days, guys. I remember those days, and yeah.
Yeah, I always thought it was cold and rainy on Halloween.
Though.
So 10 years, we've been lucky.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I went back in the climate, you know, past decade or so. The coldest we've been is about 52.
Yeah, we've had beautiful Halloweens.
Like last year, 79.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, karma, here it is. We're back to the...
It wasn't me. I didn't bring it.
It was
so
Tom.
Don't blame me.
Tom comes the day before Halloween, and here we are.
Right.
All right, well, a 6th grade girl got a once-in-a-lifetime chance to meet her idol, Katy Perry, over at the... Well, don't go anywhere. Former storm track meteorologist Tom Hagen is back at KSNT News this morning. He's working hard with Kyle back there, guys. Are you working hard?
Sure, hardly working.
Yeah. All right, well, they're doing something back there, and they're definitely trying to track your latest forecast as y'all head out the door this morning. You won't want to miss it.
It's fall savings event at the Mattress Hub, and we're bringing cash for clunkers back. Trade in your old clunker mattress and receive instant rebates up to $500, or find Serta memory foam on adjustable base for just $9.99. Plus, you can upgrade into luxury with Tempur-Pedic and get a king mattress for queen-size payments. Find Tempur-Pedic as low as $30 per month. Hurry in. Get cash for your clunker now at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheep to the Mattress Hub.
Hey there, Northeast Kansas. Welcome back to KSNT News. Joining me this morning is Mr. Tom Hagen. He's in for the rest of the newscast, and of course, we're celebrating our 50 years here at KSNT. Tom's not 50 years old, but KSNT is
close.
50 years old.
Yes.
Tom, I gotta ask you a question though. So we're saying good morning, of course. Hi. But I gotta ask you a question. A lot of people ask you this, and I'm wondering too. Where did you come up with zippity-doo-dah day? There has to be some rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah, there was a really nice weather day. I was looking for something to say about it, and I love country music. There's an old Donna Fargo song called Happiest Girl in the Whole USA. And in that song, she says, I have a skippity-doo-dah day. So I was like, perfect, I'll use skippity-doo-dah day. So I wrote that in the today forecast, skippity-doo-dah day, mostly sunny, 70. My producer gets in my ear and he goes, don't you mean zippity-doo-dah day? And I go, yes, that's what I meant, because from the Disney.
Yeah, of course.
And so I changed it, and everyone loved it, and that's my #1 thing I get other than get off my property. So
we shared stuff on social media this past week, and you guys really filled up all the comment sections, and we're like, Tom, have a zippity-doo-dah. Will you say it? Will you say that? So he said it earlier, but if you're just tuning in,
Yeah.
Maybe in a few minutes.
Today,
Yeah.
tomorrow, not so zippity-doo-dah, but wait till Thursday, wait till Sunday.
Yeah, we're
Those
getting
will be
there.
Zippity-doo-dah days.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our forecast this morning. We'll be talking with Tom here in a few minutes. This is actually one of our weather cameras out west in Manhattan, facing some of the eastern sky. Our bus stop forecast showing you all the clouds. Here we go. A failing grade to start the brand new working school week. But as Tom just alluded to, the weather forecast will be getting a little bit nicer as this week unfolds. Temperatures outside this morning in the 40s and some 50s, but check out this afternoon. Still just the low 50s. So this temperature's not really moving a lot today. Gradual.
And former storm track meteorologist Tom Hagen is back at KSNT News this morning. Him and Kyle are tracking your Halloween forecast. We want to know though, Tom, are you hardly working or are you working hard over there?
I've lost Kyle, so I'll be doing
It's all Tom now.
no, it's going to be fun. Well, it's 6:40. We'll be right back. No, it's going to be fun.
A sleepless night? You feeling blue? You know it's time for MHQ.
The biggest mattress selection in the Midwest. Best brands, guaranteed lowest price, and our non-commissioned sleep specialist assure you a better night's sleep.
Buy any premium sleep set and get a $300 gift card, free delivery, and special financing.
That's the Furniture Mall of Kansas.
Scooby-Doo-Bop-Boo, oh yeah.
Your home is a valuable investment. Why on earth would you want to install the cheapest replacement windows or siding?
And Tom crying over here.
Are you tearing up?
Of all the things she wished for was so someone would stop bullying her sister.
Yeah, and she really used that message to get so many people aware of this topic. It really is such an important topic in today's society, too.
That bully probably feels terrible.
I hope so.
Yeah.
They should.
It is 6:45, time for a check of the weather.
That's right. Take it away, Tom.
All right, I get to do it again. Here's your day planner. I like how they let cap-fed employees now just kind of come do the weather at KSNT. It is 44 degrees this morning. Very windy, mostly cloudy. You probably can get away without the umbrella, but we are tracking a couple sprinkles. By lunchtime, 49, slowly clearing skies. We should see sunshine in the afternoon, but don't be fooled by that sun. 52 with a pretty wicked northwest wind, making it feel like it's in the 40s. Got a couple sprinkles moving across Kansas. You see this blue up here in Nebraska and Colorado. That's a little bit of snow here on the 30th day of October. We will not see any snow today, but we are tracking the chance at maybe a couple snowflakes for tomorrow. Let me show you that on Future Track. Becoming clear. Here's tonight, 10 p.m. You see mostly clear skies, and with lighter winds, the bottom's really going to drop out. A hard freeze expected tonight. Snappy cold, polar bear perfect, all those words I used to use, with temperatures in the mid-20s. Tomorrow, happy Halloween. Clouds increasing. Becoming mostly cloudy, and here's 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, a chance at maybe a renegade flurry, a chance at maybe a sneaky snowflake. Don't hold your breath, not expecting much in the way of anything, but don't be surprised if you do see maybe a hit or miss snowflake tomorrow. Your forecast for tonight down to 25 degrees, a hard freeze, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's your KSNT 7-day forecast. Today, 52, going to be a cool day, but tomorrow even colder. 44 degrees on your Halloween. Kyle mentioned that is the coldest Halloween we have seen in 10 years. Wednesday, 58, and then we are tracking a zippity-doo-dah day on Thursday. Mostly sunny Thursday, 65, going to be great. We do watch another front come through Thursday night. That one passes by dry but knocks temperatures down. And then we're up to about 70 on Sunday. That'll be a zippity-doo-dah day as well. And I do want to give you a sneak peek at your trick-or-treat forecast. It's going to be bone-chilling tomorrow evening for all the ghouls and goblins out there. Upper 30s, mostly dry and partly starry skies. Should be a cold night, but a dry night for all those kiddos. And I'm trying to think of other phrases I used to say, and I can't think of any right now.
Quivering cranberries.
Yes.
Well, about a month early, though.
Yes. Quivering cranberries. I used that on Thanksgiving once. It was so cold. The jellied cranberries
They
were
were
quivering.
quivering. You could actually see it. All right. Thank you, Tom, for that forecast. Well, today in...
At 3 on KSNT.
Congratulations on 50 years, KSNT, from all of us at Inside Edition.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It has been a happy Monday, though, for all of us here on KSNT News, including Tom Hagen. He is back with us this morning. Great. It's been great to have you.
Just for today.
One day. We do have to clarify. We've had everybody asking, okay, are we getting Tom back with Kyle, the two meteorologist show? No, just one day to honor KSNT News for their 50th anniversary.
Yeah, you know, I was nervous coming. I wasn't really sure if I would remember how to do the weather wall or how I talked to the camera, and it turned out to be really fun. I had a great time, and you guys were asking me earlier, what are some of the things I miss or missed most about working here? And it's the people. The people were so great. Everyone I worked with, from Zhao Zhao Shen to Bruce Jones, Matt Miller. I even worked with you for a while. It was okay. And you know, the people were great. And I work now at Capitol Federal with a bunch of awesome people in our marketing department. They are scary good, and I love working there. And this has been really fun, though, coming back to see you guys. And happy anniversary, KSNT.
Yes. Well, we're so excited to have you back. And you can still see Tom. Just go over to Cap Fed.
Yeah, and I'm around town. If you see me out and about at Target, say hi, give me a hug.
I gotta say, Tom, I like the facial.
Do you?
I hope the bosses are watching. It looks good. I like it.
After shaving every morning, I was like, nope, done.
Not today.
Well, Tom, of course, our forecast looking kind of chilly today, but how about into the weekend?
It's gonna be a zippity-doo-dah Sunday.
Have a good day, everyone.
I'm Brooke Lennington. Thank you for watching KSNT.
Good morning. Today's the day. Sources tell NBC News the first indictment from Robert Mueller's investigation of Russian meddling in the presidential election set to be released, as all of Washington waits to find out who and for what. We're live at the courthouse. Slammed, a powerful storm races up the East Coast, bringing fierce winds and torrential rain. This morning, widespread damage, flooding, and power outages. Travel a nightmare at airports and on the roads. Breaking overnight in the wake of the Harvey Weinstein scandal, Oscar winner Kevin Spacey now accused of making a sexual advance toward a 14-year-old boy. This morning, his apology for the decades-old incident and revelation about his sexuality. And an exclusive live interview with actor Corey Feldman, who claims the recent scandals in Hollywood are just the beginning. Those stories plus NBC News exclusive.
It was really kind of life or death.
Selena Gomez and her best friend and kidney donor open up about the singer's life-saving transplant.
I just really hope that we can help somebody. I really do.
Back on solid ground, those two Americans rescued after 5 months lost at sea finally make it to shore. And instant fall classic. The Astros come from behind 3 separate times to beat the Dodgers in thrilling fashion. Houston now a win away from its first World Series title today, Monday, October 30th, 2017.
From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Savannah Guthrie. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome to Today on this Monday morning, well past our bedtimes last night. But from everything I hear, this is one of the great World Series games ever.
Immediately in the record books, and Houston is oh so close. We'll see what happens. But we've got quite a Monday morning. We want to get right to this news that has Washington, frankly, the whole nation, on pins and needles this morning.
The Office of Special Counsel Robert Mueller set to announce the first indictment in the investigation into alleged ties between the Trump campaign and Russia during